a lot of the questions are troubled by the question of how you get to heaven. One of the questions asks, is it fair that somebody could be saved at the 11th hour with an 11th hour conversion
Yes.
or
Yes.
some sort of reconciliation
Right.
after living a life of sin?
Yeah, but see now that, there's a whole parable about that. There's one of Jesus' parables about calling, there was about a guy who owned a field, and he called, this is pretty in your face now, are you ready for this? Where Jesus says there's a man who owned a field, and he called a man in to come in and, reap from the field at 3 o'clock. Then he called another man in at 5 o'clock. Then he called another man in at 7 o'clock. And when the sun went down at 9 o'clock, he brought all three in and he paid them the same wage. And, of course, the guys who had come there earlier protested. And Jesus turns around to everybody and says, when the day is done, it's all of grace. A person who is resentful that salvation can be by sheer grace probably has a little bit of Phariseeism in him, I'm sorry, or her. There's a part of my heart that says, I don't want sheer grace, I don't want bleeding charity. I feel like I've worked pretty hard for this, and I feel like God owes me. And there's nothing that can make you more self-righteous, more bigoted, more oppressive than that kind of pride. And the gospel is supposed to be taking that out. On the other hand, it's hard. It doesn't go down easily at first.
For more information about the Veritas Forum, including additional recordings and a calendar of upcoming events, please visit our website at veritas.org.